All right. Rematch in Seattle with the Seahawks. There is reason to feel confident in the 49ers. I'm not making my pick yet. It's Sunday. I lock my pick in day of because I'm a flip-flopper. Classic flip-flopper. But the thing about the Seahawks, they're actually a better team on the road. At home, they're a good team still, but they're better on the road. And we saw that this year. They played better against the Niners at Levi's than they did at whatever they call that freaking field in Seattle. What is it? Lumen? What is Lumen? But anyway, I don't know why. That's been there. I think they've lost 2 games on the road since Mike McDonald's become their head coach. Very impressive. But all I know is that the Niners coached so poorly against the Seahawks last week. They didn't even practice before the game. They had 2 weeks of walkthroughs. They had a short week. They had terrible game plans. They sucked. Kyle sucked. Saleh sucked. They will probably privately even admit it. I can't see him being nearly as bad this time. I mean, let's look at Robert Saleh. He only gave up 13 points with the worst game plan in the world. He gave Seattle the ball for 40 minutes. He was like, you know what? By all means. Made no attempt to stop the run. Was terrified of Darnold JSN the entire game. Couldn't put the game in Darnold's hands. Lost. Only gave up 13 points. And a big reason the Niners got destroyed in time of possession is because they were so bad on third down on offense and they couldn't convert drives. Well, I think we're going to get a better game from Kyle, a better game from Saleh, and that's going to mean a better game from Purdy. Because as good as Purdy is, he makes some plays on his own. Just like all of Kyle Shanahan's quarterbacks, he's very much at Kyle's mercy. So, Kyle, dude, you had some moments today, but you had some bad ones too. You can't get greedy. You can't call these passes over the middle against Seattle. You can't, man. You've been calling the dig over the middle for 15 years. Everyone sees it coming, which is why all the throws to the outside have been wide open this year, man. Your quarterback is my height. He can't really see over the middle. When he throws over the middle, he's throwing blind with anticipation, and he'll let it rip. But it's dangerous. You don't got to do that. If your quarterback were 6'5" and he could see it and rip it, then by all means, man. But he ain't. Be smart. Don't be greedy. You might win this game. Because as good as Seattle is, their quarterback still Sam Darnold, and they're not going to score a bunch of points against this defense. They're not that good. They have 2 good running backs, a great wide receiver, and what else? Good play caller. Is A.J. Barner, their tight end, better than Jake Tonjes? Is their offensive line better than the Niners' offensive line? Is Cooper Kupp better than Jawan Jennings or Demarcus Robinson? No. I got to feel like the Niners feel pretty confident about this, and I got to feel like the Seahawks are not happy that they're going to face the Niners. Now, they're better than the Niners. They're a better team across the board than the Niners, but doesn't mean they'll win. One more thing about the Niners before I move on. They still haven't dropped a game this season they should have won. That's super impressive. Doesn't mean they'll win the Super Bowl, but like there's not one game this year where you're like, man, what happened? Maybe the Jaguars game, but that's a playoff team and Purdy was hurt. They have taken care of business every week this year. And their losses have been to teams that are objectively better than them on paper. And yet they've beaten some of the, like they lost to the Rams, they beat the Rams. They lost to the Seahawks, they beat the Seahawks. They lost to the Texans, maybe they beat the Texans if they face them again. That's super impressive. This is the best team I've faced in the Kyle Shanahan era. Not the most talented one, but the best team. It's been fun. It's been an honor.